Hey, John Durham with the Durham Executive Group and Remax Results. I'm a licensed real estate broker as well as a licensed realtor. I work with my wife, Becky, who's also a licensed realtor in Wisconsin and Minnesota, along with myself. We work as a team, and together we have about 40 years of successful real estate experience. Today, I'm going to talk specifically about the housing market as it relates to Troy Burn Golf Village. It's a community on a golf course about 5 miles south of Hudson, Wisconsin. Probably has about 200 homes. Uh, in 2019, beginning of 2019 to through the end of October 2022 is the period of time that I'm going to be talking about. And I'm going to talk about the average sale price in each of those years, the average total finished square footage, as well as the price per finished square feet for those homes that sold. But before I get too deep into that, I just want to indicate in this part of the country, total finished square footage of a home is just one of many factors that come into play when we determine the value of a home, unlike in other parts of the country. You have to understand that there's going to be custom builders versus maybe a small regional builder or a national builder, and the custom builders using high-end materials and amenities versus maybe some of the lower end amenities and building materials that are used. And so that's why you can't focus in just on total finished square footage when you're considering your home. But there's also other factors as to location. In Troy Burn Golf Village, do you have a home that's up on the river bluff with a nice view of the river? Well, those properties have their lot is worth over $300,000 just for the lot. Versus if you're on the golf course, maybe that's the valuation on your lot's $225,000, and maybe you only have a golf course view, and so the value might be less. And then you may have a lot that doesn't have any river or golf course view or location. So all those things come into play when you sit down and look at the price per finished square feet. Okay, so let's talk about 2019. In 2019, there were 6 homes that sold in Troy Burn Golf Village, and those homes sold on average for $660,000 plus in 2019. The total finished square footage was 3,964 total finished square footage in those 6 homes, and the average price per finished square feet was $166 and some cents. Okay. When we move into 2020, we also had 6 homes that sold, but the average sale price dropped down from 660 the year before to 619,000. The average number of total finished square feet was 3,975, which is pretty comparable to what happened in 2019. But the price per finished square feet dropped from $166 down to $155 per finished square feet. So $11 per finished square feet difference. Okay. But what we're going to see in 2021 is a dramatic change from the previous 2 years. We had 11 homes sold in Troy Burn Golf Village, and that's because a lot of homeowners said, hey, this is our time because home prices have been escalating. We're going to get a great price, and now we can move on with our life to wherever we might want to go, whether it's down south or whatever it is, to Lake Home. And so 11 sold, but look at the numbers. The average sale price sold for over $761,000, but the average finished square footage was significantly higher than the previous 2 years. It was 4,000. Actually, it was a little bit less. Excuse me, 3,904 finished square feet, but the price per finished square feet was what really went up to $194 per finished square feet. That's significantly higher than the $155 price per finished square feet the year before. Okay, so huge jump in 2021. In terms of 2022, I'm only going to talk through through the end of October. 7 homes sold, 2 are still on the market, and the average sale price, look how high it climbed. It climbed up to almost $884,000. Okay, and the actual total finished square footage was 4,590. That's the number I was thinking about for the previous year. So 4,590. The price per finished square feet though dropped from 194 in 2021 down to $192 in 2022. And the reason is we're seeing obviously with the turbulent political scene, the economy, inflation, recession, stock market floundering, and so on, is that the demand for homes is lessening. Throwing interest rates keeps lessening, and so we're starting to see homes sitting on the market longer. We're not seeing the multiple offers, and probably late April is when I started tracking and noticing the changes that were going on in the housing market in Troy-Burn, but as well as St. Croix County and so on. So we're going to continue to see that turbulence. We're going to continue to see home values dropping. The rest of this year into 2023, we're going to probably start seeing we're heading towards a balanced market, which means it's not a seller's market like it has been for the last several years. And it's not going to be a buyer's market, kind of like what we had during the recession in 08, 09, 10, and so on. It's going to be kind of more your traditional. And then we'll just have to see what happens in the economy and stuff as it relates to home sales and values in Troy-Burn Golf Village. I really appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to watch the video today. I do a lot of research, whether it's in Washington County across the river, Stillwaters, the Woodburys, or Pierce County, River Falls, and so on, or here in St. Croix County. You can name all the communities. You can contact me if you're thinking of selling or buying, or just have questions about the market at 651-231-2191. I really appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch the video. Make it a great one. Bye-bye.